Here's a question: are you winning or losing at purchasing? Your answer will largely depend on the efficiency of your procurement process. While a shaky system can cost you significantly, a solid one can save you tons. But because the procurement process involves multiple people and activities, it's easy for issues to creep in. In this module, we share easy-to-implement strategies to avoid delays, boost your workflow, and ultimately save you money. The first thing is to get requisitions right. Employees shouldn't be allowed to make company purchases randomly, as this leaves the door wide open to fraud. Purchase requisitions will also help you run a tighter financial ship by preventing unnecessary purchases and duplicate orders, facilitating inventory management, and supporting good internal communication. Therefore, requisitions have many direct and indirect cost savings benefits. But without a rigorous approval system, requisitions serve no real purpose. The appropriate number of approvers depends on the cost of the requested resource. For small purchases, a single approver will suffice, but for large ones, it's best to get the go-ahead from at least 2 or 3 people. But what's important here is balancing vigilance and productivity. While you want to ensure that no dollar is lost or wasted, you also need to maintain a seamless workflow. That's why late approvals should be avoided as far as possible. Waiting to get the okay on a purchase request can frustrate employees who are eager to get the job done. And not only that, it hampers productivity. The longer it takes for a purchase request to be approved, the more time and money are wasted. You need to implement an effortless system that allows approvers to respond to requests quickly, if not on the spot. It's also advisable to appoint secondary approvers in case the primary approver is out of the office, and to set approval limits according to seniority. From here, it's critical to ensure that purchase orders are correct. The details and specifications of the order need to be checked before payment is made. When it comes to regular orders, encourage your team to use PO templates to avoid discrepancies as far as possible. Because purchase orders are legally binding, there's no guarantee that suppliers will accept returns of incorrectly ordered items. Accurate and well-recorded POs also mean the accuracy of income and loss statements, profit and loss accounts, and cash flow statements increase, giving you better insight into your company's finances. Over time, POs are important points of reference when it comes to setting up the appropriate budgets. Another way of saving throughout the purchasing process is ensuring that you get invoices and payments right. It can be a hassle to reverse transactions for mistaken payments, so it's a good idea to implement 3-way matching. Before paying a supplier, your finance team needs to confirm that the PO, shipping order, and invoice have the same sum totals. This will also prevent you from being over-invoiced for items. Sometimes, the invoice sum totals exceed the amount agreed on, either because of an administrative error, communication mishap, or because the supplier rounded the total. To address this issue, finance teams should be equipped to search for, find, and verify invoice details easily. They should also be allowed to comment on and communicate with team members on individual POs. It's also worth setting up and requesting that suppliers upload outstanding invoices to a portal. This can reduce administrative issues of over-invoicing. You can minimize the risk of paying the wrong people by mandating suppliers so staff is restricted to ordering only from those. This way, there are only 1 or 2 suppliers to choose from, lowering the risk of incorrect payments. Let's run through deliveries real quick. Once an order has been confirmed, it's crucial to track its delivery. Late deliveries are bound to happen occasionally, but they're far more manageable when anticipated. If you know ahead of time that an order will arrive late, you can take swift action, thereby reducing the impact of the delay. That's why it's so beneficial to have real-time visibility of the delivery status. If you can see where in the delivery process your order is, it's easier to estimate its arrival time. A long-term solution to late deliveries is frequently rating and reviewing your supplier performance. If late deliveries are a recurring issue, you must take it up with the supplier in question. Giving them a poor review might encourage them to sharpen up their service. And if the problem persists, it might be time to switch to another supplier. Deliveries are great news, unless, of course, the wrong thing is delivered. Even if your PO is perfect, the supplier might still mess up and send you the wrong item. Depending on the urgency of the order, this can severely hinder your workflow. That's why there should always be someone checking the order when it's delivered. Every order that comes in needs to be inspected before its receipt is formally acknowledged. The efficiency of your procurement process has a massive impact on your company's financial health. From purchase requisitions right up to deliveries, it's imperative to iron out recurring issues. Procurement is a critical aspect of being able to maintain and operate your business. In the next video, we talk about managing supplier relationships. You'll learn how to secure your supply chain, become a choice customer, and negotiate the best prices. See you in a bit.